Hello and welcome. My name is Melissa Claire, and you're watching Magnetic Woman. This is for you if you're a woman entrepreneur and you want to grow your brand online, but you find yourself hesitating before you create content or you press post. Now, listen, there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing you have to fix. You just have to understand that there's something going on in your internal dialogue. And I would love for you to think of this as an adventure to get to know yourself even better. Because there's no one in the world that should know you better than yourself. But here's the funny thing, your subconscious mind, well, our subconscious minds are the ones that are running the show. 90% of our life is run by our subconscious. So you might consciously say, oh, I want to be more visible. But then when you go to grab your camera to record a video, you find yourself hesitating, stopping, blocking yourself. Or maybe you find yourself over editing or studying more. First became a transformational coach. I came in with all of my confidence. And then I had some personal things happen in my life. So then I started to get these like doubts, Then I started thinking, oh, well, maybe I need to learn more. Maybe I need to get another certification. Maybe I need more tools in my toolbox to help my clients. And the more that I kept on working on my knowledge, the more I began to hide. And I don't want that to happen to you. And so this year, I really said, you know what? I'm going to come back online with my greatest confidence, and I'm going to be sharing the tools, the tips, and the techniques that really got me back more confident and enjoying the process of showing up. You see, we are creatures of quick gratification. Now we have cell phones, we can text, we have Amazon. And a lot of times we want to come online, and if we don't get everything right away, we might think that we're doing something wrong. But the truth is, the algorithm needs to know who you are, who you serve, and what you're doing. And guess what? So does the universe. They kind of work in the same way. But guess what? You have the chance right now. You have the tools to become the change. You have the tools within you to be the version of you that does show up confidently. And that's called an identity shift. Maybe you've heard about it. What is an identity shift? Let me put it to you this way. Imagine you're invited to a party, but you don't feel good, but you know that you want to go. You feel tired. You're second guessing if you should go. You're thinking maybe you should just stay home, but you do want to go. So you get yourself dressed, you put a little makeup on, you put your favorite shoes on, and you show up at the party. You walk in and you see someone that makes you feel really nervous. So what happens? You freeze. Your heart starts to beat. You start scrambling, thinking, where should I go? You want to hide. You're thinking, oh, I don't feel that good. I don't know if I should have come. And then your brain starts thinking of all the reasons why you shouldn't. Instead, you should. You never even know that the reason maybe you didn't feel well is because you were actually sabotaging yourself to go to the party. That's the way our minds work. So the more you become aware of what you're thinking and feeling, the easier it is to override those automatic responses. Now imagine the same scenario. You're invited to a party. You start to feel sick. You start to wonder if you should go or you shouldn't go. And then you catch yourself. You say, no, 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 no. I want to go to this party. I'm going to feel good. You take a deep breath in. You imagine yourself at the party and you're feeling amazing. You imagine meeting new friends. You start doing some tapping and you're saying, I am safe to be seen at this party. I know that something amazing is going to happen in my life. I'm a beautiful, divine being, and I know that I need to go. And you start getting really pumped up. You invite another friend to go with you. You write it down and you declare, I'm going to go to this party and I'm going to have an amazing time and I'm going to feel as beautiful as possible because my life is worth it. You get dressed, you drink some really good water, you have some salt under your tongue, you do some yoga, You feel great. You walk in the party, and all of a sudden, you see that person. You feel your heartbeat. You get a little nervous, and then you say, "Ah, that's just a response." You remind yourself, I am safe, I am worthy, and I'm having an amazing time. And then guess what happens? You have an amazing time. And suddenly you feel better. You liberated that energy. You told your subconscious mind a new fact. The fact is that you want to enjoy your life. The fact is now, online, you are going to make it happen because visibility, aligned visibility, not only aligned in your energy, aligned in your vision, aligned in your identity, but also aligning with the algorithm so that it can work for you. If you're throwing a lot of content out there because you're not really feeling confident in what you're doing, you're actually harming your visibility. So, aligned visibility is both internal, right? With your thoughts, your feelings, your energy, and your actions. But it's also aligned visibility because you are speaking to your ideal audience and the algorithm knows who you're meant to be in front of. It makes it so much easier. A lot of people say, oh, how can you hack the algorithm? Well, by being very clear. Like, imagine that life and manifesting and the algorithm are just mirroring one another. One's the digital world and one's the real world. Now, imagine that you are so powerful that you can go in and you could program how you really want to think and feel. But in order to reprogram something, you have to know what you need to take out, right? It's like, do you ever get your cell phone and it's like full and it's like you need to clean out your content so you can create some new? Maybe you need to clean out some of those old programs, those old beliefs. Maybe you need to find out what's really going on in your operating system. And with that said, that's why I'm creating an incredible AI journey for you. It's called the Magnetic Woman Visibility Reset. And after my years of experience of being online, the first time I created a video online here in YouTube was 2010. Now, did I stop and start? And then did I take a little time off? And did I switch things because I was passionate about certain things, but I didn't know how to promote it? Yes. But I will tell you that I've worked with women around the world, either in transformational coaching or in branding photo shoots. And I've realized that some of the women that I've worked with, after we do amazing photos, they use those photos, they build their brands, and they make a lot of money. And there's other women who keep doubting, who stay in a cycle, and they never allow themselves really to go out and do what they really want. You have the choice. I have the choice. We all have the choice. But the thing is you have to feel really safe before you press publish. Otherwise, you're going to keep second guessing yourself. So I want to help you to feel safe in your body so that you stop hesitating and you start taking action right now. Does that sound like something you want to do? All right, so before I share this meditation with you, I would love for you to go into the description below, press the link, and sign up for the free guide, the Magnetic Woman Visibility Reset Guide. It's a free guide, and it's going to be taking you through some of these new awarenesses. They're going to help you discover you, not only what's holding you back, but what you really desire to share. So, with that said, let's take a deep breath in. In for 4, hold it for 4, and exhale for 6. Now, when you exhale, I want you to imagine that there is this light energy all around your body, okay? And when you're breathing in, I want you to imagine that you're breathing in all of this new energy. You're holding it, and you're exhaling with an ah. This actually tells your body that you are safe. Practice this. Practice it before you post. Practice it before a sales call. Practice it before you go to a party. Practice it. Practice hugging yourself. Practice saying, I love you. Practice looking in the mirror and saying, I love you. Practice loving yourself and saying that you are worthy. You know, a lot of times, you know, you deserve what you desire to create. What you seek is seeking you. So go out and make it happen. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to get the free 5-step guide and leave me a comment below. I can't wait to see you on the next one. Have a beautiful day.